My name is Brian Ostro. I am a part of Flux Capacitor. We are a local DIY, DIT, do-it-together community.
It's just a place where everyone can feel welcome. We try to do genres, we try to do every single genre.
Everything from punk to metal to hip-hop to spoken word, anything, art shows.
Do a hip-hop show, country show, anything. It's like we just make it easy to be an artist and to be able and to actually be able to like use your art and actually meet people and do things and feel welcome.
And you come here and you know, relate to other people, and you're here and you're not alone, and it's a good place to get out your aggressions and your frustrations with the outside world in a positive, constructive way.
Everybody's accepted. There's none of that, jockey stuff out there.
And I don't really care for bars, so I like places like this where, it's a little more like-minded people.
I think this town is very well known for being evangelical, Christian conservative, military town, and not everybody subscribes to those ideals in this town. And so we want to give people a place to feel like they belong, be with other like-minded people, spread positivity.
I mean, music saved my freaking life. So, that's a huge thing to me is bringing stuff to our town that's something for people to do other than sports, bring more interest to the town.
Anything that anyone wants to do, we want to make it easy for them rather than having to go through pay-to-play shows or, it really is hard, like being in a band and doing stuff like that and making stuff happen.
Like, I definitely know without the Flux, I wouldn't have nearly as many friends as I do now, or things to do.
I'm a nervous bastard. I need things to do to keep my mind off stuff. And that's the hugest thing.
It's really important. It's extremely important to give younger kids a place to go and be positive with other people.
Just having a positive attitude and giving it to people.
I feel good helping with the Flux and stuff like that, and it keeps me going, and I love being able to help keep other stuff going.
We do it all for the love of it. We make no money on this. We make sure all shows are donation based. If you're a kid and you're broke, you shouldn't be penalized to not go to a show. It's not about making a bunch of money or being cool. It's just about giving somebody, something cool to do for a weekend.
I mean, me and Brian started this stuff and started throwing house shows and started doing a lot of stuff like when we were younger. So it's like starting Flux is like seeing younger kids actually started to get involved in the scene, involved in booking, involved in trying to book shows at their houses, book shows at other venues, start more bands, just seeing the community like come together and actually make stuff happen.
Seven One Grind, our festival, we have over 70 bands.
We're super stoked to have it again. This is going to be our 4th year doing it.
We have bands from Venezuela, China, Brazil, and Canada this year, along with all over the rest of the country and locally.
We're just able to get a lot of cool underground bands that some people might not know about.
And yet we raise it entirely locally. All local sponsorships, all no corporate backing, so all local sponsorships, all fundraiser shows. We even have our friends donate equipment for us to use. Our friend's tattoo shop runs a little special where the money raised on this certain weekend goes to the festival. It's really like everybody in this town working together to make something big and cool happen. And that's what's special, and that's what sets it aside from other festivals. The future, I would like to just keep doing what we're doing, continue to build a community with musicians all over the place, show people that no matter what town you're in, you can still do this.
And that's really just what we want to keep happening. Maybe some more venues popping up, just more bands coming. I mean, that's really all it takes, and that's the best thing that's been about Flux, is getting to see all these new bands spring up and new scenes, and and just people like actually realizing that like if you want to have a good scene and you want to do stuff, you have to put your own work into it and actually make it happen.
Doesn't matter if you're in Colorado Springs or if you're in a small town. I mean, just meet people, get together, and make something happen. Seattle started as just like, fishing docks, and then the grunge movement happened. Las Vegas started as a desert. Things don't start, they don't just always start as like what it is now. Somebody had to build it, and so we want us all to build this. Instead of moving to Denver or a bigger city, let's create something in our own community, and that's what I think Flux is about. It's creating something with each other and being positive.